Hi and welcome to this episode of Horsepower TV here at the Red Ball Garage. Today we're going to look at a classic little piece of Australia motor racing history, this mighty little XU1 Torana, and I'm going to welcome Phil to the program. Welcome, Phil.
Yeah, thanks, Eric.
Nice to meet you, and thanks for bringing what a
great
great little car. Okay, so we're looking at an XU1 Torana. Looks like a race car. What is it?
Yeah, it's a genuine race car. It's 72 XU1, August 72 XU1. It was raced in the Australian Touring Car Championship at that time and the Manufacturers Championship by a local Melbourne racer, John Stoopman. Commenced its life, well, from when he actually bought it in August 72. It was an upgrade of the XU1s at that time. Raced it then for 12 months, and then it got on-sold, and another guy, Graham Slater, who was sort of known at that time. He was a journalist for Auto Action and Racing Car News. He raced it for 12 months, and then he sold it on to another Victorian guy and raced it in hill climbs and Victorian motor racing series. Chris Brockhoff was the final guy to race it before it got returned to a road car. A few more owners before I bought it back in 1988.
So you bought it not looking like this?
No, just straight back, as all the signatory, etc. is all just in the last 12 months. We took it up to Bathurst for the 40th anniversary of the XU1 win of Bathurst. So that's only gone on in the last 12 months, but it's pretty striking.
Yeah, but having said that, you knew there was something a bit special about this car when you bought it?
Yeah. Back in 1988, I bought it with various scraps of paper of previous owners and the story that it was a former touring car.
But that hadn't been verified at that stage.
Nothing to actually verify it, just some notes and rumours from previous owners that it had raced at Bathurst, etc., and that it was raced by this guy, John Stoopman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how did you then find out that, you thought you might have had something special? How did you verify it? What happened?
Well, I just used it. I mean, XU1s they were special, but they weren't that special, 25 years ago. So I had it as a daily driver for a few years as a young kid, and then family came along and it stayed in the garage and got driven every now and again on a Sunday. And it wasn't until there was a 30th anniversary and a trip to Bathurst that I started doing some of the research and see if I could prove it.
Yep.
So just with the VIN numbers of the car and the driver's name, was able to get some documentation from CAMS to prove that it was registered as a race car by John Stoopman.
Mm-hmm.
Vic Road searches in those days, without all the privacy laws, were able to confirm ownership, and they actually gave me the registration transfer, which confirmed all the rumours and the ownership.
Yeah.
And it really wasn't until the last couple of years where tracked down Chris Brockhoff, who now lives over in South Australia, that the logbooks came together, and he was really kind enough, amazing really, to actually send me over the logbooks for the car.
So we sent you over like the competition logbooks that just added that last piece of the puzzle.
Absolutely, yeah, together with 2 photo albums of all its race history. So yeah, there's a fair bit of history now with this car.
Yeah. Yep. So you went for the 30th anniversary and you did a lap around Bathurst, did you, with this car?
Yeah, on race day, which was fantastic, with another 100 other XU1s, and
all going at 20 miles an hour?
Yeah, well, what was meant to be a parade lap at 60 k's turned into 180 k's down Conrod Straight, which was pretty thrilling.
That's what they were made for?
Yeah, absolutely. You've never seen 100 different XU1 owners with bigger smiles on that day. Yeah.
Any hairy moments down Conrod?
No, there was a pace car keeping us all under control, but lots of giggles as the speed just kept going up and up and up. Yeah.
Would have got a good holler from the crowd?
Oh, yeah. The marshals were loving it. Yeah. And the mechanics in the garage, on pit straight, as we all, 100 XU1s, and just no one had ever seen anything like that. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So it was a race car. It's taken back to its original trim, but will you put it on the track?
No, I don't think so. We've done a few parade laps and that sort of thing, but it's too special a car really to risk on the track. So it's just good to have with the family now. We don't have to put baby seats in it and all. We can all jump in it and go to the different shows. We do Hanging Rock every year. We get down to Phillip Island for the historics. Days like this, Yeah, so it's just part of the family now, really.
Well, you've got a great information board that you display a lot of the car's history and heritage. That would really stop a lot of people.
Yeah, there's a lot of you get a lot of interest. There's a lot of guys who were there in the day and say, "I remember the car." And
really,
yeah. There was a guy today who said, "Oh, I photographed this car in 1973. I've got some photos from it at Winton." So yeah, another follow up there. So
unreal.
Yeah. No, it's fantastic.
Yeah. So you plan to keep the car, or what do you think will happen to
I
it?
don't think it's going anywhere. No. I've had it for 25 years. Managed to get through all the mortgage side of things and all that. So no, this is not going
Why
anywhere.
sell it?
Yeah.
What would it take for someone to own it from you? How much would they have to pay?
I don't think it. Yeah.
No price.
No price. Yeah. Yeah.
So the condition we see it in, is it an as-is type of car, or have you done any restoration on it?
No, not really. There are a few bits and bats under the engine bay have come back, but no, it's pretty much as is. Yeah.
When you're out on the road and going to and from and having a nice little car cruises, you'd get plenty of attention, I guess.
It does now. Yeah, it's a little bit loud on the road with all the stickers, etc. But yeah, no, look, it's meant to have them. I owned an art as to whether to do it, and it was the 40th anniversary that made me do it.
Which was 2012?
Yeah. But it really suits the car now. I've got quite used to it, and I don't think that's probably going to stay now. Yeah.
Well, it's a trivial little car, and it's great to see a real piece of Australian motor racing history survive, be brought back to its original condition, and actually be on the road out and about rather than just being stuck away in a shed and someone's too frightened to drive it. So congratulations to you.
Terrific.
It's been great to meet you, Phil, and thanks very much.
Good luck with the show.
Thank you.
Thanks, Eric.
See you next time. Thanks to these great companies for making this show possible.